What's going on, my people? This is Juan over with Watermelon AI, and today we're going to be talking a little bit more about why is it that whenever you submit the exact same prompt into any of the large language models, your output is still going to vary, even though you might get pretty specific on things. Well, the reason why is because these large language models are probabilistic. So what does that mean exactly? That means that as they're computing and giving you back an output from your inputs, they're going through a bunch of math, and they're not always going to end up at the exact same result because they're predicting what they should do next, essentially, as far as steps go, and they have a variety of different options on what to do next. So they're always going to be slightly random. And even the bots will tell you that. So one thing that helps determine the randomness is called temperature. So I'm not going to read through this, but basically a higher temperature means that you get more creative outputs, whereas a lower temperature means you get something a little bit more deterministic, like a calculator, for example. And you can toy with these temperatures, and that'll really give you the opportunity to go from an Excel model that has a bunch of refs and divs and values in it to something that looks a little bit more like this model that is a lot more accurate, is forecasting similar numbers that you've had historically, and is generally trying to ensure that you get the output that you're looking for. So that's the big compounding effect that temperature can have on your outputs. And specifically for professionals like us that are working in Excel all day, we want outputs that we can diagnose. We want outputs that are formula driven. We don't want hard-coded values. We don't want refs. We don't want hashtag values. We want the Excels to work exactly as they should be. And reducing temperature allows you to achieve that goal. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that, my name is Juan. I'm with Watermelon AI, and I'd be happy to go through a session with you and kind of share a little bit more about how I leverage temperature within the models themselves to get something that aligns more with what I'm looking for and avoids refs, values, basically any kind of errors in Excel.